The three candidates for Indiana governor squared off tonight, but did they change the minds of voters? Good evening, everyone. I'm Todd Connor.
And I'm Jenna Coy. Republican Mike Pence, Democrat John Gregg, and Libertarian Rupert Boneham held their first debate tonight at the Zionsville Performing Arts Center.
Our TV6 reporter Norman Cox was there and has the highlights in our Democracy 2012 coverage. Norman.
Well, John Gregg appeared to shed a little of the aw shucks approach of his TV commercials and went on the attack. Meanwhile, Mike Pence seemed defensive at times and fell back frequently on his campaign pamphlets. But is this something that would change votes?
Mike Pence, your opening remarks.
Mike Pence made numerous references to his roadmap for Indiana and told viewers to log on to it to see his campaign position.
And the next governor of Indiana needs to make job creation job one. And to do that, we've laid out in our roadmap for Indiana, which is available at roadmapforindiana.com right now.
But Pence one time appeared to need a roadmap himself when he forgot what county Zionsville is in when making a reference to a local youth program.
Or whether it be promoting early intervention programs, like the Youth Assistance Program here in Hamilton County.
John Gregg challenged Pence in strong words when he attacked him for his failure to support the rescue of Chrysler and GM and for Pence's free trade stance, which Gregg says has cost Indiana jobs.
You didn't support the auto industry. Two American companies, Chrysler and General Motors. There were 125,000 jobs at stake in the state of Indiana when it came time to loan money to the automobile industry. As a free trader, you have voted and decimated the steel industry.
Pence defended the action of Governor Daniels and the legislature in enacting a right-to-work law, but Gregg and Rupert Boneham defended unions, with Boneham pledging to reverse the new law.
Remembering when we passed this right-to-work law in '58 and we repealed it in '64, I would stand up and repeal the right-to-work law.
Boneham also promised to end I-STEP, while Gregg promised to end what he called the war on education. Pence promised to help students with college affordability by promoting programs to help them graduate in 4 years. Pence and Gregg also clashed over Pence's attendance record in Congress and over whether the state budget was actually balanced during Gregg's years as Speaker. I'm Norman Cox, RTV6.
Norman, thank you. And until the next debate a week from tonight, pundits will be talking about who won and why. We went to our political insiders to get their thoughts.
Well, I think it's clear that there was only one person on stage tonight who looked like a governor, and that was John Gregg. He was master of that stage. Mike Pence seemed like he didn't want to be there. I was very surprised by his demeanor this evening. He was stretching out each answer as long and slow as he could so he could say as little as he could.
Tonight, he had mostly negative things to say. He talked very little about specifics about what he wanted to do as governor. He just talked a lot about why he didn't want Mike Pence to be governor. That's not what Hoosiers are looking for. But when you're way behind, you have to throw some long balls. Unfortunately, none of them got caught.
We have 2 debates to go in the governor's race. Next Wednesday, the candidates will meet in South Bend at 7 o'clock. Then on Thursday, October 25th, they'll hold their third and final debate in Fort Wayne at 7 o'clock. We'll have full coverage on these debates as we continue to follow the race for governor on RTV6 News at 11.